Hey guys, it's Dirty Deeds. I am on another property today. Been here before. I've hit this one pretty good, but it got worked this fall, so there's lots of new stuff. And all throughout this area, there's bricks and tons of pottery. So I don't know if it's a dump site that's being kind of worked up, or it's one of the original home sites. There is another home site on here that's still standing that a family member of mine lives in now. But my mission today is actually not to find necessarily anything metal. I am metal detecting, but my mission is to find a marble. It's on my bucket list. I'm hoping that maybe in all this brick, rock, and remnants of home site, that maybe I can turn up a marble. This field has turned up some very interesting pottery artifacts, including uranium glass. Sorry, weird something. So I'm hoping that maybe a marble might come out of this. Anyway, I'll find something. I'll let you know. Alright, first find. Again, interesting find for this field. Lots of really interesting relics coming out of this ground. So this, I don't know if you can see it in the light, this is a thermometer. I believe that it would have held mercury at one point in time. You can see the word scalding there, and then the degrees, 150. And then it goes up, and I haven't cleaned it all the way up here. Neat find. No idea how old that is. Alright, on to the next. So one of my favorite things to find is not metal. But an old pipe stem. I've talked about it before, but old pipe stems make me think of Grandpa sitting on the porch, smoking his tobacco with his clay pipe. Cool find. On to the next. Battery's dying on my phone, but here you go. I think this is the third or fourth one I found. Pipe bowl. And what's amazing about some of these pipe bowls is they're stained black in the inside, and they still smell like old tobacco. On to the next. Surface find. Nice big old axe head. That's actually not a big one. It's a smaller one, but it makes no difference how big or how small they are. They're still all heavy. It's amazing. The edge on that one still 100 years in the ground. A little bit of work and that could be restored. That one. Some beautiful shape. Alright, on to the next. It's a little metal button. She's a pretty one too. A 4-hole button. There's writing on that one, but I'll probably have to clean that up when I get home. Alright, nice find. On to the next. Temperature gauge. The other one that I found says Rochester across the top. I don't know if you can see that. Up on the top there, there's a little wire. So a glass thermometer with mercury would be on the front of that. It's been pretty plow mangled, but this one is whole. The other one was broken at the bottom, but this one is fully intact, but bent over very badly. Maybe if I heat that up, I could straighten it out. Cool find. Alright, on to the next. So, I'm going to try to do this live. So, I don't know if it's live or not. Okay. but I'm gonna put my gloves back on because that's sharp. And there's a nice piece of aqua glass there. But yeah, top of an oil lamp. They give off a really, oh, that's not a, maybe it is. I don't know, there's fancy on that. You can see that or not. It's like a wreath almost on there. Cool. On to the next. Punched brass. Cool. And let's go on the surface one. Lantern parts. Splauschmacked. But, so the iron, or the oil lamp, the wick would stick out of this part here, and they would burn that, and then the wick would come through the bottom piece there. And that's an old iron lamp. The twister thing is missing, so usually that's where the date would be on it, but yeah, very cool one. 1840s to 1880s. Very cool. Alright, surface find. I know it's just the top, but no to go to that one. I'm not big into bottles yet, but on one of the sites I'm waiting for the corn to come down so I can go see if there's a bottle dump. I found a lot of tops on this field. They're all broken, which is so bad, so sad. But there's pottery all over the place. So likely this is kind of part of a dump. I'm just looking at the, right there, that big chunk of pottery right there. It's the bottom of a terracotta pot. Yep, glazed. Victorian-ish. And there's very little terracotta around here, so this is from somewhere else. Alright, on to the next. Spot the find. Can you see it? Hit a button. So this field was what we call ripped. It's a ripper machine. About a week ago or so. So it's kicking up some new relics. Nice find. On to the next. So I found something here. Don't know what it is. Just a piece of junk. I think it's a piece of bell. I found other pieces of a bell here too, so she's a pretty one. Would have been. Cool. On to the next. Hey, it's Nancy. I am out again, and I just came across a surface find. Nice big old nail, and I was bending it. Cool. On to the next. All right. Next hole. Zzz. Put my gloves on. Think I see it. Yep. Shotgun cartridge. An older one. Sometimes you can get the date right off the bottom. At least the caliber for sure. Winchester. That's an oldie. It's pretty old because it's definitely brass. I'll have to clean that one up at home, but that's cool. It's nice and green. Sometimes these little finds like this can make a big difference just to establish dates. And I don't know, something like this, it's a piece of history a lot of the time, especially when you find some of the older ones. I mean, where I am, I'm where the home site was. So did they shoot some birds off their front porch? Did they? And you don't really know. But it just, well, something like this makes you think about the people that were here. All right, on to the next.